Oh, do they actually make them?
Yeah.
No.
But they did something with them, like the
Maybe they were part of that. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder.
Because that was still, I don't know who directed it. I know Ray Harryhausen did all the, like the Seven Voyages.
It's Ray Harryhausen I'm thinking of, I think, yeah.
I got to meet him at Comic-Con like a year and a half ago.
Ooh.
That was wild.
Is Comic-Con crazy? It's in San Diego, right?
I hated it the first time I
Really?
went because it's not really my thing.
Yeah.
And then I kind of got used to what you're doing. And
I think you would hate it, actually. She doesn't
Big
like
convention center.
She doesn't like
We'll
comics, modern comics, right? Or comics at all, right? You don't really like comics.
I like my own comics.
I think it would be interesting to go.
You love
Is there like a-
you
comic?
guys set up a booth there. You have a line circling
Yeah,
the
thanks.
place of people buying your CDs
Yeah,
and your...
that's what our friend said.
That's what he said. He's like, you guys should just go to
Because we
comics.
have all these
Strips,
comics.
like-
Yeah.
But you got to sit there and deal with weirdos all day. I don't know if you guys...
It would be exhausting.
Yeah.
But maybe you could
Could be
have like
fun.
somebody like that's like, oh,
You have
you know what I
to.
mean?
You have
Just-
to. I would limit the time
Yeah.
and have someone really taking care of you.
Yes,
and,
yes.
You know,
Otherwise,
not that you can take care of yourselves, but you don't want to deal with the
you don't want to have
people
to.
there. Yeah.
Something to consider.
Yeah, one of my friends did the autograph signing convention. She said it's crazy. It's like so weird.
Oh, don't go on my recommendation, but
No, people have told us that. I mean, I would be prepared, obviously.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
comics. It's going to
yeah,
be some
just
weird...
just the
weird-
sheer number of people is just
Sheer number of weirdos,
yeah.
like higher
I
percentage.
got
right?
really creeped out the first. Like I really felt weird being there the first time I went because just you see these families and their kids and they drag along and it's like, who are these people? But then I realized
Yeah.
they're really, really enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
And this is kind of their thing and let them be happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways. All right. Speaking of happiness, you guys can talk about this last few months has been. Let's talk about the good stuff first.
Yeah.
A special time in the Ditty Bops world.
That's right.
If you can just put into words, in terms of importance for you guys, what's been going on the last few months?
Since the summer, we decided to get married in October while it was still technically legal. And we did. And her mom was the
minister.
The pagan minister. And we did it in Hollywood. We were supposed to do it in Topanga Canyon, and the fires closed down the park. So I thought that was a good sign to have fire at your wedding day. And then we decided to do it in Griffith Park.
And we rode home on a bike built for two. It said just married. It was really fun. Seriously, it was cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
And then a couple of weeks later,
On my honeymoon in Los Angeles, I was hit while riding my bicycle with a car.
Now, people that don't know or forgotten or haven't seen our stories on
Yeah.
you guys ride bikes a lot. It's a big part of your...
It's our life, bicycling, yeah. We didn't have a car for 2 years, and as soon as I was hit by the car, we decided I obviously couldn't ride everywhere on my bicycle. So
for a
it
while.
was time to get the old Prius back, yeah.
But yeah, we did. Last time we talked to you, we were doing the bike tour across country. No accidents. It was a great time. Amazing trip.
Yeah.
And then we just keep riding ever since.
But this accident, has that made you rethink biking, or is it still going to be a daily part of your life? when
Oh,
you
I'll
can do
still
it?
bicycle. We were bicycling today, just on a more moderate scale. But it was a setback on election day. I didn't get to vote. I was in the hospital having knee surgery. But I think we should still cycle. It's just I can't really ask my friends, like, hey, let's go cycling in Los Angeles on 6th Street anymore without kind of feeling like I would be partially responsible if something happened to them. If somebody wants to do it on their own, I totally encourage them to do it because cycling is a great way of life. I think we just need to work harder to set up bike space, like separate bike paths that we don't have to share the road with cars. That would be pretty amazing.
Does this change artistic outlook? Are you seeing writing different kinds of songs than you were 6 months ago with good changes, the difficult changes?
Yeah, I had some personal loss in my family, and we've been writing a lot during the time where I couldn't ride. So I think being at home, not being able to move, has definitely affected our songwriting and our creative spirit. We decided to just start playing as a duo. That was a big change for us because we used to play a lot with a backup band.
So we're getting a little simpler. It's fun.
Talk about the good part of that then. It was just the
Yeah.
two of you doing your thing. And what is that like without the band? When you're up there doing your thing, what kind of place do you guys get in, and how does that differ from what was going on here yours 2 years ago?
As far as when we're in public, I mean, I'm playing.
Yeah, a Ditty Bops show.
Yeah, well, I mean, now we're starting to play as a duo, which is just the way it is when we're at our house making up the songs. And so it sounds like that. It's requiring me to practice more so that I'm, more of a musician when I'm on stage. So that's good. It's been great.
We started the project, Amanda Barrett, Abby DeWald, and that's kind of where it's at right now. And we really like the simplicity of it.
You mentioned practicing more, and you two, when I saw you recently, were amazing. It seems like it's always been great, but it seemed like an extra level of proficiency in everything you were doing throughout the night. It's been a little while since I've seen you guys. What's that like? Do you feel like you're mastering this thing? Or is this gonna?
No, never mastering. No, always continuing to work at it, but there's no mastery involved yet.
No, we're improving every day. No, but that's the thing about playing as a duo. I'm like, I gotta get a little bit better, and she's teaching me guitar.
Yeah, she's getting really good.
Thank you.
Very cool. Well, going back a little while, because we haven't talked about this record yet at all. I haven't talked about it with you guys. We'll get to the big award thing in a minute. But it feels like the Ditty Bops. We get it is another progression in lots of ways too. If you guys just put into words what Summer Rains was to you as you were making it.
This was there was the making the music part of it. Songs that we wrote, I guess, over the last. This was a year and a half or something?
Well, basically, we left Warner Brothers Records and we decided, hey, this is a great opportunity to do whatever we want. And we did, and it was nominated for a Grammy. So that's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, it was super cool.
But you guys, you have to have always been, you say that, but there's been no one like you guys. You guys are always kind of doing what you want, correct? You guys have
but now that, we don't have somebody that we have to compromise with, we can sort of say this is the way it is, And
we're the record label, so we get
that's a great feeling.
Yeah. In the past, we always try to do what we want artistically with our packaging or tour ideas, but we'd have to compromise, and that's part of working with a big label. So we were super excited to get to explore what could a package be, and we've always wanted to work with recycled materials more, and we got to do that. And then how crazy could we be? Ooh, pop-ups. We were really getting into pop-up books around the time we made this. And then we were lucky enough to find people that we could work with and do it here.
I also think in a time where people are buying things digitally, it's cool if someone wants to buy the CD to make it totally amazing. And it is totally amazing.
How difficult was it you guys are in the creative community, you know cool people to do stuff like this. Was it difficult for you guys still, or was it easy? Did you know someone right away that jumped on to make this work? Or?
Basically, Amanda just researched a lot, and we sent out a lot of emails to our favorite illustrators and pop-up bookmakers, and we found somebody, Renee, she works in Los Angeles, and our graphic designer, Rick, who's done all our website and calendars, and they worked together really hard, and we worked with them and made this really cool CD. Not to mention the amazing music that we did with Mitchell and all of our guys.
And Mitchell's obviously stayed along for the ride.
Yes. Yeah. This is the third record we've done with Mitchell Froome and David Voucher. They're so cool to work with us now that we had our own label and still decide to work with us. So yeah.
Is there a need then for the big label? How has things changed for you without? Obviously, you get more freedom to do more things, but then you have to do more things yourself. If you just can put into words what it's been like without that.
You don't have tour support without a label, and not necessarily going to have it if you do have a label, so that's difficult. You kind of have to pay out of your own pocket. But it's great to be able to say, I want these songs on there. These are the songs I want. You don't have to argue about it. You don't have to waste time talking about it. So those are all really good things. But honestly, we haven't had a whole lot of time to explore it yet because I had the accident setback, and so we'll see.
You're doing something, right? Because you're doing it yourself and you get a Grammy nomination.
Yeah.
That was exciting. Yeah, super exciting.
How does this get into the hands of the people or into the eyeballs of the people that need to see it, the recording near us and all that? Because I'm just personally curious who those people are that would see the packaging and...
Well, the packaging category for the Grammys is different than a lot of the other categories. There's, I guess, 13 people, I think, that vote on it to decide who's nominated. So I just became a voting member, and as a label I could send out my CD to those people, and then they look at it, and that was it. I mean, I don't really know how the process works, but I know I sent out 13 CDs to different people. But
And how did you find out? What was that like the day of Grammy nominations?
The day when we found out, oh my gosh, we were very excited.
Yeah, especially her mom, very excited.
My mom knows exactly what she's wearing. She's so excited. She's also a musician, so this is a little bit vicarious win for her too. But I was really thrilled it's just encouraging for people who are doing stuff independently that we can, make something that we're really excited about and it would get recognized by the Grammy people. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. How quickly did you see what your competition?
Oh yeah, we saw right away because they listed on the website and we're like, Metallica's in the same category as Ditty Bops. It's pretty funny.
It's rad.
Who else? Diva Corporation?
I don't know the other.
I'm not familiar with the other 3
Right.
nominees, so hopefully we'll get to see their stuff on the day of, right? We'll see. I'll do some research.
What has already changed in terms of this? Have you gotten official correspondence from the Academy? Are there special breakfasts you guys get to go to?
Not that I know of. I mean, they have tons of events during the Grammys. Like, I haven't heard of any special meals though. That's a good question. But there's a lot of events. I only know of you
Are
probably
you
know
forever
more than
part
me.
of this special Grammy-nominated group now?
Yeah.
It's a pretty neat.
That's right. Yeah, you can always say Grammy nominated. No matter what we do, we go back and live with our moms. We can always say, Mom, you're Grammy nominated. Does that count for anything? I don't know.
Now, one part of you also says, all right, but listen to the music too, because
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
definitely. We thought that when we made this packaging, that it really helped. The music and the packaging went together very well, and they helped each other out.
Yeah, it's not, everything goes together. It's not separate. The art goes with the music. That's what it was designed to do.
Yeah.
there's a nautical feel going on with this one. That's something that's popped up in some of your shows and stuff like that before. So
Yeah, and I'm really excited because in the CD, Amanda's like, I don't know what you call that.
Top free?
No, the front of the boat. What is the name of that?
Oh, yeah, and the headmastess. Just kidding, sorry.
I don't know what that's called. Anyway, she's top free, and I think that's totally rad because I think women should be equal to men, and I think they should be respected for not having to wear their tops. I personally have been hiking numerous times lately without my top, and hopefully I will not be arrested for that, but I will continue to do it. And I think it's so amazing that you're top free in this art, and it's nominated for a Grammy. It's
That
like,
is so cool.
way to sell it.
Thanks.
well, honestly, what do you think that says about the people that are looking at these things?
Yeah.
Because they may be, for whatever reason, they think it's the coolest thing in the world, but may not want to put that vote
Right.
in for whatever
Exactly.
reason.
I think it's rad. I think it's so cool that they acknowledge it, and I really appreciate that.
Me too. Yeah, we had no idea.
And come Grammy Day, how busy are you guys getting the right outfit, doing something cool? How you were talking about
Grammy
bikes.
weekend, she's going to a vintage sale with her mom. The Vintage Clothing Expo.
That's right.
And then we're going to go to the farmer's market on Sunday, do our weekly shopping, and ride down on our bikes if it's not raining.
Hopefully
That's the
we
plan
can
anyway.
Get to the red carpets with our bikes in our fashionable outfits. I'm not sure what I'm wearing yet, but hopefully I'll find something at the expo that I like
Think you will.
that day.
Any artists that you guys have been dying to meet, they might turn up on the carpet, certain people in different categories, if you look at who else is nominated, that'd be fun to run into, or hit them up for a collaboration on the carpet, something like that.
No specific people. I'm just excited to see who's there, and
I haven't even checked all the categories.
most
I
people I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, we're a little bit in our own world, huh?
Sort of.
But you guys, you have a lot of friends, and what has it been like in terms of when this happened, kind of the outpouring of goodwill? Has it been kind of cool?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
totally. Our friends are excited for us, and I'm really excited also for Rick Whitmore, who did the photos for us, that he got a Grammy nomination, and Renee Jeblo, who did the pop-ups, the paper engineering, excuse me, and that we can all use this in our careers, whatever we do. Yeah, it's super fun. They're so excited.
You guys have to top this, then you realize, for the next one, or are you?
Right. I think, we'll see. I don't know what's next. It's always something up our sleeve.
Now that you're feeling better, thank God, you're out doing
Yeah.
more shows. You're getting busier than you were a
Yeah.
few months ago. Is it kind of the upswing from the Grammys on to?
Yeah, we're going to do a West Coast tour and hopefully have some new music out in the spring. And who knows after that?
We hope to go to Europe for the first time. We've never toured there, so hopefully this year, maybe Japan.
When I got hit, we were planning to do a walking tour. of Europe. We'll see what happens in my recovery if we're able to do that. Probably sometime in the future.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I've only seen you guys in LA. I know a lot of friends and family come to the show, and you good community of artists and people that hang out with you here. But you've played everywhere throughout the country. Talk about how the fan base has grown over the last couple of years, and people you see coming to shows, from kids to adults, and how it's grown with each record.
Well, we've done a lot of the similar routes. I mean, over the last 4 years of touring.
Yeah.
Every tour is kind of similar, so we get to see people again and again, and we have a lot of people that we get to know and see come out in the Midwest for some reason. Wisconsin and Illinois got a lot of people, and West Coast, a lot of people. It's fun that at our shows from the beginning and still now that we get kids and grandparents and teenagers and just a nice range of people that come to our shows. So it's not like one subculture event.
Yeah.
It's a multi-genre, multi-dimensional, what else could I say? Species? No, just humans. Well, actually, that's not true. We have played for goats, too, on the farm tour last year. They were a pretty good audience, but the humans are good. They clap. I don't think that's what you meant, but that got me off on the tangent.
What's when you're not doing stuff? How creative is a daily or a weekly in the life of the Ditty Bops? How much is going on in terms of acting and art and writing? And does a week go by where you guys aren't doing something? Or you guys are always
we're always doing something. At the holidays this year, we made cookies for our stuffed animals, and then we decided they needed a television show, internet TV show, so we're going to start that up. We're really excited about that.
Yes. We're reclaiming our childhoods. Got my stuffed animals back from my little brother. Said I need them again, and and Abby's been taking piano and lessons, and we're working on visual art all the time. Both of us now. She's so encouraging to me that I can find my inner artist as well. So it's fun. We're doing some arts and collage.
Yeah, really
stuff.
Inspired by the Man on the Wire movie. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Her father is a professional clown, mime, entertainer, and that movie is amazing. Of the man that walks between the World Trade Centers. It's like literally the sky's the limit. So I saw that and I was really inspired. So I went to the park and started juggling. Even though I have a broken leg, I can't do the tightrope just yet.
Have you ever tried that?
No. I want to, though. I'm really excited. As soon as my leg heals, that's like what I want to do.
So that would be great.
Practice it. If only I were ready in 2 weeks, that would be a little fast for me.
Maybe.
What would it mean to actually win a Grammy Award? Because obviously it's a very real chance this could happen, and you could in 2 weeks or less than that now, right? You could be Grammy Award winning Ditty Bops. What is that? I mean, you let yourself kind of think about that?
That's exciting. I think that's cool.
We'll probably still be living in this apartment and working on art, and it'll be just neat to be Grammy Award winners. I don't know if we get like a statue or a medal.
I think it's really fun. What does it mean to other people? Like if someone else thinks it's great, maybe an opportunity will come our way. Like I think it's great that we're acknowledged for creating something really beautiful and complimentary to our music, and hopefully people will, be tuned into us and see what we're going to do next.
Yeah, I think it's a good tool to use, for our other endeavors, what's next, and getting to have this, whether we win or we're nominated, it's something that we can use, and that's been cool. Yeah.
Very good. All right. Should I miss anything important?
Look at the list. Is there anything else interesting?
That's kind of funny who you're up against.
Metallica.
I don't know the other.
No Age are kind of a cool band.
I have to check them out.
Yeah.
Is that the one that had really colorful art on the cover? It was
It's
sort of like
yellow and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're kind of like a cool downtown LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen all the packages of them?
No, just that one because I have that record, but
Yeah.
other ones I haven't seen. I did something with what was the band here? Hawk Nelson.
Yes.
Years ago. They were like I think they started like a Christian rock band.
Well, and that's what this is, or that's a different side project?
Well, I think
I think that's what this is. Yeah.
They're like young, good-looking kids.
I was thinking about starting a Christian rock band.
You were?
Yeah, I mean I'm not Christian, but I can still make music that Christians can
That's true.
appreciate.
Actually, I think my cousin who's Jewish has a Christian rock band.
There you go.
I think he is right
Yeah,
now.
actually, I think you're right.
So you guys know that these categories work now, so you can do certain
Yeah.
cool little fields to get nominated.
I want to do a kids record. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's thinking about doing a kids record for sure.
That would be cool.
That would be.
Since we're such
buy it.
kids at
Totally.
heart.
Yeah, we're kids at heart. We know people with kids. That's an easy next project maybe. Yeah, so I'll show you we are making a new website for our duo project.
Yeah.
The Amanda Barrett and Abby DeWald Art and Music Collective.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
For all the artistic things that we do next.
And you just put into words this lastly, your music's always been hard to define for other people, and it's kind of developed, and it's just a wonderful thing on its own without having to do that. And, people always talk about how artists mature, and there's maturity from each album, and, so you hear about everyone, and I'm sure it gets old to hear it yourself, but if you can just talk about this progression you've kind of gone through, because even at the show I saw you guys up by doing some of these older folk songs, something I didn't see you do a couple
Right.
years ago, it was all the originals, and just where you guys are at in terms of the music that's important to you now, and how it's going to take you forward.
I think right now what's really important to me, and I think I can speak for Amanda, is to play what we want to play. Before, at some points, I would try to make sure I was playing what the audience wanted to hear, but I think my real gift to them will be to play what I want to play, and that'll be like the gift of my heart to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Does that come with confidence of having a built-in audience already, or is that something you do at this place now?
Yeah, I think it comes just with all of the experience that we've had so far, for sure.
Sometimes having an audience can prevent you from exploring new territories, and that's why we wanted to start this duo project of the two of us, so it wouldn't be the expectations of what Ditty Bops are. We could really explore whatever we wanted to write. It's really freeing to do that every once in a while and reinvent yourself and just be free of labels. Even though we haven't really been completely cornered into a genre or anything, there's still a kind of an expectation maybe for some people. So we're shedding that expectation and being free with it.
So 2-3 records down the line, you guys can sound completely different than anyone
Yeah.
knows you guys now.
I think so. It's otherwise, if you just play what's expected of you, people can see through that. You're just going through the motions, and I think we want to really give something by feeling it.
And you guys would be bored too.
We would be bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would be bored.
Don't want to be bored. Too many interesting things to do. Maybe we'll do the High Wire tour.
There you go.
You have
Treetop
to
tour.
walk from
Take
one
it-
city to the
don't
next.
kill yourself.
No. Or maybe the Cupcakes Across America tour.
There we go.
I want to go on a pizza tour where I just eat pizza everywhere I go, like really good pizza.
And play pizza parlors.
We have played pizza parlors, yeah.
We have.
Santa Fe, I remember played pizza parlor in a snowstorm.
Wow, that's cool.
It was
That's where
fun.
RM started with pizza.
Oh, really?
Really?
McMills
Something
was a
there.
big pizza parlor store, yeah. In Georgia.
Oh, really? Didn't know that. But yeah, we'll see what's next. We're excited.
Very cool. Very cool.
Books. Books and music.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Great.
you. Thanks, guys.
Not that I play, I just have some guitars. I've taken lessons. Was this one? It's Oahu brand.
Yeah.
It had like some palm trees on it. They got like a
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
I thought it was like a Hawaiian.
No.
There's from Cleveland, I think.
Oh my god.
It's not like a high quality
I didn't think it was.
thing. Do you still have it?
Yeah.
But we have like a junky one that we really like.
Yeah.
I have a couple nicer ones I got at Arcade when I was taking lessons years ago.
Did you take guitar there?
Yep.
That's rad.
Can I play? I got the.
Start.
Here comes the sun. My instructor was the guy that went out to open Boulevard Music over on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget his name.
Oh, neat. You ever go to shows there too?
I never have. I was so bad they never supported me.
I've seen like 1 or 2 shows there. It's okay.
Yeah.
No,
It's not like best venue, but it's like there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's really small. I saw Hot Club Couch on there.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe that's the only person I've seen there. Actually.
yeah, maybe.
I don't know if you guys been to Cinema Bar, like a block or two north on Sepulveda. It's a dingy old bar from the outside. It looks just like a little drinking bar. They actually book a lot of like roots music and reggae
Yeah,
music.
that's where Dan played.
Yeah,
heard about
actually,
that.
Aaron was telling me about that when I first. Is it been here a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was
Steve
telling me.
went there a few months ago. Great show.
Cool.
Okay.
The place is smaller than this room.
Really?
You can
Oh wait,
reach out,
no, we
in the back, you
went
can
to
reach
Cinema
out.
Bar. Yeah, that's where we saw Dan Danish or whatever. Or do you remember that one lady that was Spike's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been there.
No, I don't need it. Thank you. Wait, we're doing Cimarines, right?
Oh, I thought we were
Another
doing
one.
the other song.
Do you care?
What song
What do you
guys
want?
I don't care.
Oh.
Mainly I want you guys to play what you're comfortable playing. And
Yeah. Cimarines is good because it's
Okay,
Cimarines album.
I've
but
got the
I don't
good
know if
the
you
other
have
guitar.
I do love.
3, 4. Oh, you're gonna sing it, right?
You're singing.
Oh, I'm singing that. I'll sing the
I
other
sing
one.
it.
No, I'm singing the other one.
No, you sing
No,
it.
I'm serious.
No, I'm not
Yeah, it was
singing it.
really good.
No.
Okay. But I sing the other one.
That's all right. We might do
Just
it
do
because
it.
we do.
One.
No, you do it.
No, don't be stubborn. Don't be stubborn. Just sing it.
I'm not
Seriously.
gonna sing it.
I don't understand.
You sing it.
Then let's play the other song.
Okay, fine.
Good.
No, yeah, you let's play the other one. I sing her song that she normally sings at the show, just like karaoke for fun. No, she wants to play it now.
I just like it. I like it when you sing it. I like it when you sing it. What's the other one that we're gonna play then?
Maybe we'll do because we do. Maybe we'll do Submarine.
Okay.
I don't know. All right.
Oh, now I need that cable.
Moment. Sorry.
Upstairs just got home. They got the TV set on. A voice I mistake for hers leading me on. Stare up at the clock, it don't move. Like some broken heart with no reason to be. When she coming home? When she coming home? Somebody's tea is getting cold. The faucet makes way too much noise. We're staying out late with the boys. What if she never comes home? Then I could last forever. If she never comes home, what will I do? When she coming home? When she coming home? Turning like summer ghost is trying to get my goat. Afraid of time on my hands. So much I can do, but I can't. Without her, I don't have a plan. What if she never comes home? Then I could last forever. If she never comes home, what will I do? What will I do? When she coming home? When she coming home?